So let me tell you a story about me. Like, I started off doing this video stuff all by myself. I ain't really had no capital or nothing. So I started picking up my equipment one by one. And sometimes, most of the times, almost all the time, I had to get the cheapest equipment and I had to find a way to make it work. So most of these brands are more affordable than other brands. And I ain't want to disrespect y'all, so I ain't gonna call it cheaper equipment. I'm gonna call it more affordable equipment. And it ain't no disrespect, I'm using it, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna show you guys, the creatives, how to use this more affordable equipment. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just lay out all the equipment I use for this shoot, what I use to set it up, and then we're gonna get it done. So first things first, I use this atmosphere. I use this aerosol can to give me that little smoky look. You've seen it in a lot of my shoots. I'm just spraying it around. This is very good because I ain't got to lug around a smoke machine and I ain't got to fill it up, wait for it to generate. And some of my shoots, I'm running and gunning, I'm moving, I'm doing it quick, you know, guerrilla style. So I got to make it happen and I got to move. So I love this little smoke. Some people don't like it. They say don't use it, or they tell you like the cons for it, which every product gonna have pros and cons. Some people say it leaves a little, like, your ground slippery. I haven't encountered that. My only beef with it is it's just not a lot, but then, you know, you gotta think about what it is, you know what I mean? You're trying to get some smoke and it's just in this little can. So you just gotta be smart about when you use it. My last shoot, I had to tell my intern, don't spray it for every person, kind of spray it between, because you already got the smoke. And then it also depends on where you at. If you're in a bigger room, you ain't really gonna see the smoke. So you just gotta think about it. That's might be a problem that we gonna get into on this shoot that we have tomorrow. So we're gonna check it out, we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna make it work. Another product that I use is this backdrop. This big boy, this is one of the biggest ones I have. It's black. I forgot what is the color, the name of the color, but it's like midnight black, something, one of those. But it's from Superior Seamless, and it's a nice little backdrop. I use it for photo shoots, and I only used it for one photo shoot. You know, I like to pay and own some of the stuff I use, most of the stuff I use, so that when I have another shoot coming up, then I can, you know, use it. But sometimes I like to rent as well. If it's something overly priced, then I'm gonna rent it, like my Quasar tubes from my last shoot. But for this one, I use this backdrop from Superior Seamless, and it's pretty dope. What I did was put some holes in here. I wanted to put like circle holes. These ones were kind of circle holes that I tried to put in, but then when I laid it down, I realized it's kind of hard to put a circle hole, and I didn't want to use like a tube. I didn't want to have a complete rip. So what I did was took a little knife, put like squares. So these are kind of squarey. So I made squares instead of circles just because it's what worked best for what I was doing. I kind of wish I kept them all unison. You see this line is like a lot closer, these are smaller, but I kind of like how it came out. It came out pretty dope. And then you can see that my light is actually kind of working. You see the little leaking. Alexa, pause. Everybody, it's your boy Mufaro, and today we did a media day, a little hype video session for the wrestling team. So you saw how I set this up. We hit the smoke, and then just like you see, we had the light peeking out. They were right here getting hype. So I'm gonna walk through my little setup. So I had this little blue gel that I set up right here. We had the regular light setup. I took the diffusion off a little bit because it was just not strong enough. Then we had two little lights on the bottom. They were kind of kicking off on the players. as they were doing their moves. And then I had my man Vaughn over here hitting them up with the smoke. He was doing a lot of the BTS, but then he was hitting them with the smoke as well. And you see the little leaks right here? We try to have it pretty dope, something new, something different for the players. And then if you come over here, I'm gonna show you how we had the main light set up. So over here we had the newer 150 watt. We had it right here set up in the back, hitting the back of the backdrop. You see the holes. This is the plan, was to have the light just peeking out of here, and then the smoke come in, and then as you saw before, the light leaked out. Look back light, you know what I mean? So y'all play around with it, you know what I mean? Fill it out, thug it out a little bit. If y'all want, y'all can be like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Just a little bit, you know what I mean? Y'all want
So just so you all know, Joy's sport is wrestling. So he wrestled at West High. He was the state alternate your senior year.
Yeah.
State alternate your senior year.
So if y'all want to see me on the mat, y'all don't listen, I'm going to see y'all on the mat. So for the most part, so definitely stay on the marker, be hard, you know what I mean? Give me a whole lot of variation, you know what I mean? Give me, you know what I mean?
Hey, this is your time to shine, fellas. This is
a whole lot of variation. Be mean, put the singlet on.
Hey, you can put your straps down if you want, flex with your straps down. Like, don't leave your straps down the whole time. For y'all buff dudes, make sure.
No, buff, pull up.
So y'all got it?
Buff, hairy guys.
Y'all got it? Y'all cool?
Yeah.
All right, cool. First punch.
Go first. Up.
And let me know what you guys think about the video.
Who thinks about you, your family, your team, the joy of looking back and saying that you did it, winning the game,
Hall of
Hall of Fame.
All right, look, so we out here, Vaughn.
Yes, sir.
He the DJ. Let me show y'all the lights. So we got this little, I told you this is what I was working on last night. You see the light peeking out, got a little side light. We got the camera and we're out here aching. We grinding, got the wrestling teams out here. We gonna grind it out. Let me know what y'all think.